So I just want to start out by asking, the team's had a little bit of a break here with not having a game against Washington in prep and getting ready to prepare for North Carolina. What's kind of been the mentality and the mood around the group preparing for Sunday's match?
I think the first time we had like a full week of training and practicing, being together as a whole team and able to, play and like practice full size for the first time in like a couple months. So it was really good for us, and just, I don't know, having everyone back together and having a good training week. So, I mean, I liked it. I'm pretty sure everyone else did too.
Nice. All right, we'll go to questions and start with Grant Little.
Hi, Natu. Congrats on your recent call-up. I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about how you were feeling about having two big matches back-to-back. You've got the one Thorns #1 versus North Carolina #2, and then you travel with the Finnish national team to start World Cup qualifying at home against Slovakia. I was wondering if you'd talk about your emotions and what you're looking to get out of those two games.
Well, thank you. First, obviously, I'm going to focus on the North Carolina game. It's the next game, and I mean, obviously, we want to get all the 3 points from North Carolina, so that's the first thing I'm going to focus on, and just trying to perform my best and help the team any way I can. And then, obviously, I'm really excited to go back to Finland and play with my national team friends, and get some Finnish environment and hear the Finnish speak and talk. So that's always going to be nice. But I haven't really thought about the games yet. Obviously, it's big for us. Even preparing for the future European Championship games, and then obviously these World Cup qualifiers that obviously want to play well and do really well on those too. So, but first, going to focus on the North Carolina game, and then later on focus on what's going to come ahead in Finland.
Just a reminder, if you do have a question for Natalia, to please go ahead and raise your hands. All right, we'll go to Melina.
Thank you. Hi, Natu. Going along with Grant's question, you guys already qualified for the Euros 2022, and that was a big thing for Finland. So does that give you an extra confidence knowing that your national team will start the path to qualify for the World Cup? And also, I wanted if you can share a little bit about the Stand Together Week. This was your first experience in the Stand Together Week, and I wanted to know if you can share a little bit about that. Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, we did qualify to Euros, which is super nice. It's been a couple years since we've been there last time, and I don't say, I mean, it does give a confidence that we are a good, like, knowledge that we are a good team, and in that way it gives confidence. But also, we haven't seen each other for some time now, so always these first camps after not seeing each other for a while, it's always going to be tough, and it's a new year for us. So obviously preparing for the future, but also making sure that we perform this next camp and the next game, and giving us a good, chance and positions to, play well in the rest games, and hopefully, qualifying the World Cup as well. And the Stand Together Week was my first time, which is, I'm actually, before I got here, I asked if we have some community service and, things that I can being involved with the community. And that was a big thing for me coming here. Obviously, I'd like to find a community for myself with, more internationals, and maybe finding some Finnish people and culture here in Portland as well. But it was really good. We were helping with organizations to like get some donations so they can help their people, and to give them things they need. And obviously I was not at the gardening, but it really looked fun. So maybe next time I'll get to go there as well.
One question that was submitted was just asking about the NWSL final is going to take place at Providence Park, and just what are your thoughts about having the opportunity to have that game in this stadium, and maybe even potentially play in it?
I mean, it's nice. Obviously, when I'm saying when, because obviously I think we'll be in a final. So when we'll be playing a final, for us, it's a big advantage, of course. But at the end of the day, for me, it doesn't really matter where I play. Obviously, playing big games, it doesn't matter where you play. You just want to be in those and, you know, no matter what, you just want to perform. So that's what I'm gonna do in the final when I get there with the team. So it doesn't really matter. Obviously, it's nice to play in front of home crowd, but at the end of the day, it's just another game.
All right, and we'll wrap things up. We'll go back to a question from Grant.
Natu, I saw on Twitter, and this is a little while back, you telling Angela Salem that you were going to score with your head against Houston, and then you get to do it, and you have this big hug on the sideline. I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about that, and also if you have had any inclinations about when you're maybe going to score again and who you're telling.
I think it was just that morning I woke up and I had this feeling like, you know what, Ange, I'm just gonna score in my head today. It wasn't really, I didn't really think about it. And then I did. So I was like, I told Ange, and obviously I want to celebrate with her. So, you know, obviously I had to go and give her a big hug because I feel like we just put it in the universe that it will happen. But I think I'll just start doing that for every game and hopefully in the universe and make it happen. So obviously Angie's my number one. Gonna, you know, celebrate with her every time we score. So